Hi Capricorn, here's a general look at your solar chart for May 2012, and the Sun is in a very good angle to your Sun sign this month. So for much of the month there's likely to be more chance to have a laugh. There's a lighter, brighter vibration around, so that could manifest as more opportunities to do the kinds of things you enjoy with the people that you like to be with. It could even put you at the center of attention at times, all eyes on you, and maybe for some of you there's some admiring glances coming your way. But it could be to do with leisure activities, entertainment type activities. It could be to do with a whole range of things, hobbies and the like, but it also could be to do with children, animals. And for some of you, you get the chance to be more the child yourself, to be more the chuckling child who's feeling spontaneous and not self-conscious. But there is a romantic vibe here, so it works in various ways for various people. Now Mercury is at the root of your solar chart until the 9th, which means a lot going on maybe right in your own backyard, or over the wires from your base of operations. So Mercury there could put you in touch with the past in some way, or you're harking back to the past, or in fact it puts you in touch with your deeper feelings, or it puts you in touch with family traditions. The indication is that there could be a lot of information exchange, movement, travel, discussion, playing around with ideas, definitely people around you toing and froing, right at the foundation of your life, possibly centered around maybe a neighborhood or a community. So maybe it's not right inside where you live, maybe it's just a little bit outside, and a busy chatty time, over the garden fence sort of thing, right in your own backyard. Or maybe you're dealing with more paperwork, correspondence, just flitting hither and thither, and the mental focus could, for some of you, be related to property matters, real estate. And another way it can manifest is that you are more on the go, maybe hosting others, being a go-between for others, and maybe, being the referee as well, or you are in fact more the visitor, just away from your base of operations, or it might be your home, it might not. But then Mercury moves into a much more extrovert or entertaining type area on the 9th, and will stay there till the 24th. So then Mercury moves in with the Sun, lighting up that same lighter, brighter, more spontaneous area of the chart. So that could lift your mood. Overall, it may mean that your creative juices could be flowing for some of you who are working on a project, or maybe it's to do with entertainments or leisure, or it could be that you're taking a bit of a gamble on something, because some of you could be feeling like you can have a bit of luck just now, and so Mercury is moving into this area here, and it's really highlighting the same things that I said earlier about the Sun, children and animals as well. Teamwork is going to be favorably highlighted, and you'll probably be in a cooperative frame of mind, wanting to be of practical help and to coordinate with another's requirements related to health and work, or work. You'll be feeling in a cooperative, but I think there's going to be perhaps a female energy around who's especially supportive to you at this time, and this is because of the transit of Venus, which is in this area for you. Somebody can be there and to give you that practical, useful advice, or facilitation, or tools that you need. Also, you could have better relations with anybody providing a service for you, in a sort of professional capacity, or in fact if you're the one that's providing the service, then you could have better relations with colleagues or those that you're providing a service for. In general, that's what I'd say about it. the work environment or a health-related environment could turn into a place where you're actually socializing more for some reason. And also a romantic encounter could occur with someone in this type of environment, or in fact you are with somebody in an ongoing relationship in an environment which is really quite a practical environment. It's maintenance orientated, it's to do with employment, but it's also to do with health matters. Now Mars, for many months, Mars is also in a very long transit like Venus. I've just been speaking about Venus, by the way, and that helpful, perhaps female energy, but it doesn't have to be female, but Venus is a very female planet, so it could be the females around you that are more helpful. That's going to be there until August 2012. Now Mars, which is very much a male planet, and it's all about push and drive and testosterone type energy, it's about making decisions, it's about being the initiator and getting things done. So for many months Mars is transiting a very educational house of your solar chart, and that means that you will be getting your head around things, whatever that's about for you at the moment, and having to grasp certain things that you didn't have a clue about before maybe. Some of your physical energy will be going into this. This house is also about traveling, so some of you may get the chance to get away, you know. Some of your physical energy may be needed to learn something new because it's about academia, or perhaps not formal academia, but just informal, going out and joining up, you know, registering to take some training in something like line dancing or salsa or yoga or tai chi or art or whatever it is. Just enroll yourself in a course of study, or maybe it's informal, you know, maybe you're the one doing the study at home. But definitely this is a spiritual area too, and some of you may be connecting even more strongly and being aware that one of the things you didn't know before is that you had a higher version, a more expanded version of yourself, which isn't really something that your sign, you know, it lends itself to. But when you do get it, you get it better than most of the rest of us, because you're so determined and persevering. And some of the great teachers of the past have been, spiritual teachers have been Capricorns. So connecting with new and strange territory, mentally, or new and strange territory physically, is kind of a key feature of where Mars is. And definitely new knowledge is going to be opening new doors in your mind. So overall, this long transit of Mars could start to give you the eagle eye view, the overview of something, and get you more involved in education as the student, but also many of you could be becoming more the advisor and the teacher and the guide to others, the coach, the whatever, you know, the one that puts out the hand, because your sign is a great protector. Your sign is very parental. So you're good at stuff like that, and you'll be expanding. You know, your horizons should be expanding with this transit of Mars if you play your cards right, and really say, okay, this is the time to seize the day in that kind of a way, where I can be getting into new areas and I can actually be stepping up to the plate and put my opinion or the word out across a larger stage. If it's like that for you, or maybe it's to do with promotions, maybe it's to do with the media, or maybe it's to do with the law, because that, as a matter of fact, also this house is to do with the legal profession. Some of you may need to just take advice on something, or just know your rights on something. It can work in various ways, because it is the area to do with the teacher and the expert. So it might be you seeking from a teacher and expert, or it might be you seen as the teacher and the expert. And sometimes, of course, it's a bit of both. But during this long transit, starting in November 2011 and finishing in July 2012, these kinds of themes will keep kind of repeating in your from the point of view of your solar chart. So suffice it to say that when you come out of the transit, you will know a heck of a lot more than you did when you went into it, and you will, maybe have benefited an awful lot of people with what you've discovered as well along the way. And from the 21st, the material, physical aspects of life here on Earth, with maintenance and repairs and health issues maybe, but also work and being of service to others and others being of service to you, are going to be highlighted. But I should think that you'll be brimming with creative ideas as well. And there's a sort of child energy still around from the 21st. And that's it for me. Now, just to note that here I've been speaking about the faster moving inner planets, but you've got to match this up with slower moving outer planets. And to do that, go to my website if you're not there already, and read what I've written for your sign, or just if you've been there before, just read the dates, because I'll update it every month, of which part of your sign each of the outer planets may be affecting, and read what the characteristics are. Also on here, you might like to listen to your forecast for your rising sign or your moon sign. If you know it, it'll add to or subtract from what I've said here. And I hope this helps. I'll see you the next time.